Have you ever woken up and noticed something unusual about your body? Maybe it was a sudden loss of weight, an odd ache that wasn't there before, or waking up drenched in sweat for no clear reason. What if I told you that certain signs in the morning could be your body's way of sounding the alarm, an early warning that something serious, like cancer, could be developing? The truth is, most people overlook subtle signals their bodies give them, dismissing them as just part of aging. But ignoring these signs could mean missing the chance to catch something early, when it's still treatable. In this video, we'll uncover 4 critical signs that, according to doctors, could indicate a high likelihood of cancer. Some of these may surprise you, and some might be things you've noticed in yourself or a loved one. But by the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge to recognize these warning signs and, most importantly, understand what to do next. So stay tuned until the end, because you'll discover how these symptoms are connected, why they matter, and what steps you need to take if you experience them. This could be life-saving information. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the bell notification, so you never miss important health updates like this. Now let's dive in. Number 1, chronic cough or hoarseness. A persistent cough or a hoarse voice that doesn't improve can be another significant sign of cancer, especially in older individuals. While a cold or seasonal allergies often cause temporary coughing, a cough that lingers for weeks or months may indicate something more serious, like lung or throat cancer. This symptom is often linked to cancers of the lungs, throat, or larynx. For seniors, this symptom can be particularly concerning, as it's sometimes mistaken for common respiratory infections. However, if the cough is persistent and worsens over time, it could be a sign that a tumor is pressing against the airways or blocking them, causing difficulty in breathing and leading to the persistent cough. Additionally, hoarseness in the voice can signal that a tumor is affecting the vocal cords or nerves in the throat. One example of this is George, a 72-year-old man, who had been experiencing a dry cough and a hoarse voice for several months. Initially, he assumed it was just a lingering cold, but the symptoms didn't improve. When George went to see his doctor, an X-ray revealed a tumor in his lung, pressing against his vocal cords and airways. Unfortunately, this condition had progressed significantly by the time it was diagnosed. The link between a persistent cough and lung or throat cancer should not be taken lightly. If you experience a prolonged cough, difficulty breathing, or changes in your voice, especially if the symptoms last for more than 3 weeks, it's critical to see a doctor immediately. Early detection can make a huge difference in the effectiveness of treatments, so don't wait for the symptoms to worsen. Number 2, persistent morning fatigue that doesn't improve with rest. Waking up in the morning should leave you feeling refreshed, or at the very least a little better than when you went to bed. But if you find yourself waking up feeling just as exhausted, if not more, than the night before, it may not just be a bad night's sleep. Doctors warn that persistent morning fatigue, despite getting enough rest, can be an early indicator of cancer. Cancer-related fatigue is different from ordinary tiredness. It's an overwhelming sense of exhaustion that doesn't improve with sleep or rest. This type of fatigue often comes from the body, diverting energy to fight off a disease that is growing inside. Blood cancers like leukemia and lymphoma are well known for causing extreme fatigue, often most noticeable in the morning when the body is supposed to feel recharged. These cancers affect the body's ability to produce healthy red blood cells, leading to anemia, a major cause of persistent exhaustion. But it's not just blood cancers. Lung cancer, liver cancer, and colon cancer can also lead to systemic inflammation, which disrupts sleep cycles and causes deep, unrelenting fatigue. Many people assume their morning tiredness is just a normal part of aging, but when that fatigue lingers for weeks and is accompanied by other symptoms such as dizziness, loss of appetite, or unexplained weight changes, it becomes a red flag. Take the case of George, a 74-year-old, who loves starting his day with a morning walk. He began noticing that no matter how early he went to bed, he still woke up feeling drained. At first, he thought it was just aging catching up with him. But as the weeks went on, the fatigue became worse. Even small tasks like making breakfast felt exhausting. A doctor's visit revealed he had undiagnosed leukemia, which was severely affecting his energy levels. Because he caught it early, treatment was much more effective. And today, he feels stronger than he has in years. If you're waking up every morning feeling exhausted, even after a full night's sleep, it's important to pay attention. Track how long the fatigue lasts. Note any other unusual symptoms and talk to your doctor. Fatigue that doesn't go away could be one of the earliest warning signs that something serious is happening beneath the surface. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, unexplained morning sweats that leave you drenched. Waking up to find yourself covered in sweat might not seem unusual at first. Many people assume it's just a reaction to warm room temperatures or heavy blankets. But when night sweats happen repeatedly, soaking your sheets even when the room is cool, it could be a sign that something deeper is going on. Doctors warn that persistent, unexplained morning sweats could indicate an underlying cancer, especially if they occur alongside other symptoms. Certain cancers, particularly lymphoma, leukemia, and some hormone-related cancers, can cause excessive sweating. This happens because cancer affects the body's immune response, triggering inflammation and temperature dysregulation. When the immune system is constantly activated, it can lead to fevers and night sweats, as the body tries to fight off what it perceives as a threat. But here's what many don't realize: these sweats often go unnoticed until they become severe. Many people dismiss them as a minor inconvenience or blame them on aging, stress, or menopause. However, what sets cancer-related night sweats apart is their intensity. They're not just mild perspiration, they leave you drenched, forcing you to change your clothes or even your bedding multiple times a week. Consider the case of Richard, a 71-year-old retired teacher. He never thought much about his occasional night sweats until they started happening every single night. He'd wake up feeling clammy, sometimes needing to towel off before getting out of bed. At first, he blamed it on his age, thinking it was just another part of getting older. But when he also started losing weight and feeling unusually fatigued, he decided to visit his doctor. The tests revealed he had lymphoma. Catching it early made a significant difference in his treatment and recovery. If morning sweats are happening regularly and without a clear cause, especially if they're drenching your pajamas or sheets, it's not something to ignore. Take note of how often they happen, whether they're accompanied by weight loss or fatigue, and bring it up with your doctor. It could be your body's way of signaling that something is wrong, long before other symptoms appear. Number 4, unexplained weight loss in the morning. Waking up and realizing your clothes feel looser or stepping on the scale, only to see the numbers dropping without trying, may seem like a minor change at first. But doctors warn that unexplained weight loss, particularly noticeable in the morning, can be one of the earliest and most concerning signs of cancer. The body burns calories even during sleep, but when a person experiences rapid and unintended weight loss, it often means the body is using energy in ways it shouldn't, like fighting off a growing disease. One of the most common cancers linked to sudden weight loss is pancreatic cancer. The pancreas plays a key role in digestion, producing enzymes that help break down food. When it's compromised by cancer, the body's ability to absorb nutrients declines, leading to weight loss, muscle wasting, and an overall feeling of weakness upon waking up. Similarly, gastrointestinal cancers, such as stomach or colon cancer, can interfere with how the body processes food, causing dramatic changes in metabolism. But it's not just digestive-related cancers that cause weight loss. Lung cancer, lymphoma, and even advanced prostate cancer can trigger the release of inflammatory compounds called cytokines, which speed up metabolism and break down fat and muscle. If you notice that your weight is dropping by more than 5% over a few weeks without dieting or exercise, it's time to take action. Many people assume that weight loss is just part of aging, but doctors emphasize that sudden, unintentional weight loss, especially when noticed in the morning, should never be ignored. Take Richard, a 72-year-old retiree who always maintained a steady weight. One morning, he noticed his belt was looser. At first, he brushed it off, assuming it was just a normal fluctuation. But over the next month, he lost nearly 15 pounds without changing his eating habits. A doctor's visit and further tests revealed he had early-stage stomach cancer. Because he caught it early, his treatment options were much better, and today he's doing well. His story is a powerful reminder that these small morning changes can be the key to catching something serious in time. If you've recently lost weight without trying, especially if it's noticeable in the morning before you've eaten, take note of it. Keeping a record of your weight and discussing it with your doctor could make all the difference. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Final thoughts, key takeaways, and next steps. So, to summarize the 4 signs in the morning that could indicate a serious health concern, especially cancer: unexplained weight loss, blood in urine, persistent pain, chronic fatigue, and a chronic cough or hoarseness. These are not symptoms to ignore, and if they persist or worsen, it's critical to seek medical advice. Early detection is key to improving outcomes for many cancers, so being proactive about any changes in your health can make a huge difference. While it's important to remember that these signs don't necessarily mean you have cancer, they can be red flags that require a doctor's evaluation. Our bodies often give us signals when something is wrong, and listening to them can help catch diseases before they become too serious. For older adults, maintaining regular health checkups and staying aware of symptoms can play a crucial role in preventing or managing potential health issues. Taking care of your health isn't just about avoiding sickness, it's about being informed and making the right choices for your well-being. If you're concerned about any of the symptoms we discussed today, make sure to schedule an appointment with your healthcare provider. They can guide you on the next steps and help you get the proper diagnosis and treatment if necessary. Remember, your health is worth investing in. Don't wait for things to get worse. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.